Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever 24-hour readathon. Today it is currently 7 p.m. on Friday and I'm planning on reading all the way until 7 p.m. on Saturday night. So basically this is not the type of readathon where in the title of the video I'm going to say that I've read 5 books in 24 hours and I'm not going to listen to audiobooks on 2 times speed. I'm going to take my own time with reading, but what I'm going to do in the next 24 hours is just prioritize reading and just make sure that I'm continuing to read not the whole time, but try to at least get as much reading in as possible in a feasible way and not like force myself to read. So that is my plan for the readathon basically, and I just like want to take you along with me and then also just kind of do like a day in my life kind of thing. So I'll do like tonight and then I'll do tomorrow. But before I get into the books that I'm actually going to be reading during this readathon, I'm going to head over to Target and just pick up a bunch of random things that I don't need, and then I will get into the books that I'm reading. Okay, so I just got home from Target. I spent like $70 and that's way more than I usually spend, and I literally bought all of this food for the week and then I just come home and eat like the Hawaiian sweet rolls and Baby Bell cheese, and then that was basically it. And I bought like all of these like salads and all this stuff and I was like, nah, I just want a snack. And then those like the popcorn I bought, the bags are like this big. Like I did want to get into the books that I'm currently reading, even though I'm literally so tired and I just like want to stay up a little bit later to actually get some reading done tonight, and it's only 8 p.m. But the audiobook that I'm currently listening to is called, okay, now I'm totally blanking on the name. I'm gonna put a picture of it somewhere, but it's called like Sweet Little Things. It's by Cheryl Strayed. So Cheryl Strayed, if you don't know who she is, she wrote the memoir Wild, which is probably her most famous book, and I haven't read it yet, but I am planning on reading it in the future. And this book is basically it's like an advice column where people will write into her and she'll give them life advice. And I've been listening to the audiobook that's narrated by her and it's been amazing. I absolutely love it. Honestly, if you're struggling with anything in life, like literally anything that's like either you think is like a unique circumstance or you're really not sure what to do in a particular situation, she covers every single topic you could possibly think of. And I just recommend it to anyone who's like struggling with something or is just interested in self-help and like all that kind of stuff. But the audiobook is really amazing and I'm really loving it. I only have 30 minutes left though, so I'm gonna try to get that done tonight because it's only 30 minutes, right? Maybe that should be my goal for the evening, and then I'll start a new audiobook tomorrow, but I'll let you know what that is when we get there. As for my physical read, I started this book yesterday. It's called Modern Love, and it's basically a collection of New York Times. So let me backtrack. Modern Love is a New York Times column where people will write in and basically just like talk about modern romance and modern love. And it's kind of funny because the column started in 2004 and then this book I think came out in like 2019 or some year that's like pretty recent. And it just like people will talk about their experience with like relationships or dating or breaking up or heartbreak and all that kind of stuff. And it's just interesting, at the very end of every single article, you learn what year the article came out in. And like for the ones that talk about like voicemails or like calling someone and leaving a message versus people that meet on an app or online or are texting. And it's just like kind of funny to see like how things have really changed even in like a 15-year period. But I'm really liking this book so far. I'm only on page like 61. This is the book that I really want to make progress in during my like 24-hour readathon. So I'm going to start reading this book now and then hopefully I'll be able to stay awake to actually get some reading in, and I will update you guys probably in the morning. out the morning and it's currently 5 p.m., a little bit after 5, so I thought that I would give you guys a brief reading update. So I finished Tiny Beautiful Things last night. I only had around 30 minutes left, and I was just listening to it last night while I was like doing chores around the house. And then this morning, not this morning, like literally just now while I was getting ready, I started listening to Atomic Habits by James Clear, and I'm already 18% of the way through, and I really like the book a lot. It's just about building better habits in your life and focus more on your identity and the small little things that you do every single day rather than focusing on attaining a goal, which I think is really interesting and I'm really liking it. As for Modern Love, I have definitely gotten a lot of it done. I'm currently on page 246. I really want to finish this book today, but that means I'd have to finish it like now because I'm meeting a friend later and I can't read it when I'm walking. I'm going to be listening to my audiobook when I'm walking, so I'm going to see if I can get like the last 30 pages of this done. That is my goal, is to finish this. I've been really liking this collection. It's kind of hard to love it fully because obviously there's going to be some essays that I like more than others, but some of the things that people go through in this book are just so incredible. Like, one of my favorite stories was this woman who was dying of ovarian cancer, and she wrote like kind of like a dating profile for her husband for his next wife or lover to read, which was really sad. And then there was another one who talks about how she and her daughter bonded over the Beatles. That was also a very sad story as well. Then there was like some really crazy ones. Like, there was this one guy who was a sperm donor, and he ended up like falling in love with the mother of his children, which is kind of weird because he met his children before he met their mother. And I'm trying to think of something else that I thought was really cool. Oh, there was this other one where this couple went to China to adopt a baby girl, and they told her that she had like all of these medical problems, and they asked like, do you want to take a different baby home? And just like imagine what it would be like to be in that scenario where you have this child and they're gonna have disabilities later, and you have to like make that life-altering choice. And there's so many. Oh, and then I keep thinking of ones that I like. Another one was about this woman whose husband transitioned from a male to a female and how she dealt with that. So there's just all different types of stories in here, and they're really short. They're only like 4 or 5 pages, so it kind of is like, oh, I really want to hear more about that story, but it just gives you like a taste where you never actually get bored of it. It's actually more diverse than I thought it would be. It's not just about like dating and relationships. It also talks about love and like parental love for their children, or love for their spouse, or love during the time of divorce, and like kind of just covers the whole gamut of love, because how do you define what love actually is? Yeah, I've been really enjoying this book, and I will let you know if I actually end up finishing it. So I have to get to reading. But actually, before I finish this book, I do want to do an unboxing for you. So let me go downstairs and go get the box, and then I will explain to you what it is that I'm going to be unboxing. This is so big. Look at this. Ugh. Okay, so this is my package, and my roommate had packages too, and I was like, oh, I'll just like bring up her packages just to be nice, and then she literally had like 10 packages that I had to bring up, plus this guy, but I made it. I'm actually really excited. So my mom sent me this. She created like a piece of art for me, which I'm really excited to see, and we were actually really nervous that it got lost in the mail because she sent this weeks ago and I still hadn't gotten it yet. And like an original piece of art is not something that you can just rebuy, so we were really nervous, but I ended up getting it today. If you have seen videos of my room, you know that there's a lot of white, aka just no color at all, which is kind of how I like my room, so I'm hoping that it's like not too colorful. I told her to make it like as muted as possible. The only colors that I asked for was like a light blue and then metallics like silver and gold, so we will see. But let's just get into this package. Oh my god. She paid $61 for shipping. That's insane. It took like 2 weeks. Plus, I think it took longer than 2 weeks. God, this is ginorm. But I think she framed it, so it's probably like really fragile. Okay, this stuff is just gonna be on the floor of my room forever. Look how nice that is. See, this will look really nice in my room. I actually was thinking about putting like a picture like right here. It's like, imagine it. But I like it because it's very like muted, and blue to me is like a very calming color. But I also love metallics, and I do have like some metallics in my room. So now you can see my little like cheap stand with my tripod on top of like a $10 table. But this is the painting, and I really like it. Wow, I'm actually very impressed with it. And let me see unless this is, oh no, is it another one? Wow, did she send me 2? Oh, okay, now I'm so excited because I've been wanting to put like a lot more artwork in my room because I feel like my walls are really bare. But this one's really pretty, and I love the frame. I'm trying to think what way it goes. Oh, I see. So it's like a flower, which is really cool. Like, or no, wait, sorry, does it? I think it goes this way. Yeah, I like that. That's really cool. And there's my cheap tripod again. But, oh my God, yeah, I think this is perfect because it adds a little bit of color to my room, but it is still like pretty white, and it goes with my white theme. So wow, I'm gonna text her and say that I really like them. But that is awesome. And then she also sent me AirPods, which she just was like, no, just take them. I was like, aren't these like really expensive? But so I was like, yeah, I'll take the AirPods. And I've never used these before, but I think these are actually a lot easier to work out in, so pretty pumped about that. And oh, this is nice. She sent me like little painting hooks so I can like hang them on my wall. Yeah, that is it. What am I gonna do now besides stress out? I'm gonna try to finish my book, and because I just feel like, I don't know, like it'd be nice to finish a physical book during the readathon. And even though it's like only just for myself, like, right, you guys don't really care that much. But I'm gonna try to just finish this. I think I only have like 30-ish pages left, so that's the goal. And then I will close out the vlog once I like get to my friend's house, and I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, so it's a little bit past 7 o'clock, and I'm still listening to my audiobook as I walk, but I ended up reading 200 pages of my physical book, which I think is good progress. And even though I didn't finish it, even though I probably could have finished it if I really tried, maybe I'll be more successful in my next readathon. But I'm just gonna close out the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next one.